Atari.
Did I?
Oh, drat. Your team?
Must die! That's 346 games to 340. Wow! You guys so.
That's because they got
A secret weapon?
on their team. This game's shit, you know. I wish we had some butt face.
You!
Who are you? What do you want?
No. The question is, what do you want?
What's going on here, Atari?
There is more to this invasion than meets the eye.
You've boarded the wrong super robot. You've boarded the wrong super robot.
Try invading Bearhead, you mutated goons.
Energy Sword Strike!
So what are these guys supposed to be? Intergalactic space pirates?
I'm seeing it, but I'm not believing it. I'm believing it.
And trapped. Oh no, my dear friends. The Wiggle Knob wouldn't do that.
What are you doing on our ship, Wiggle Nog?
Why, I'm here for you, of course. Here to hump you.
This game's shit, you know. I wish we had some butt.
Well,
No! We did?
of course you did. You have two,
Boobies.
which is wishable. And you can never, ever, ever hurt my
Fingers!
either. Follow me so far?
You want it?
Wait, team. Don't say a word. We need a game plan here.
I think we should
Have a feast.
Cake could be delicious!
Unless we ask for
Toast!
or something.
I know. How about we order
Lots of spaghetti.
we could eat for months? Or, I know,
Some dodongos.
or a skull raft. Or, how about we...
I don't say anything. Great Scott, I wish you weren't such a colossal dunderhead.
Exhilarating.
What did you do, Gibson?
Exhilarating. The profundities of the universe unfold before me. Clearly, I can see the singularity that generated life itself.
Oh, we'll see how smart you are. What is 2 taken to the 1024th power?
The answer, my friend, of mediocre intellect is over 9,000!
All right, close enough. It was an easy question. Here's an easy one. What is...
Food. The answer is food.
I would have never dreamed that.
Wow. Now that Gibson's the smartest, what's Autumn gonna do on the team?
Fox, let him tempt you.
I wish I had a giant anti-Wiggle Nog bazooka.
Yo, Stone.
It's my football. Oh, you tried to hurt a Wiggle Knob.
Fingers.
And that's against the rules, remember?
too?
Yet another dead end, adventure. As you look back on your pathetic life, you see that it was all just one long, winding, inevitable road to this very moment. But I won't let you off that adventure. You will have your date with death. But she's gonna have to sit this one out. For the monarch has the first dance. Gentlemen, how does it feel to be the helpless puppet of fate?
Oh, sorry. We're gonna have to pick it up here another time.
What?
It's Wednesday night. I have my therapy.
What the hell is he talking about?
New guild clemency clause, mental health aren't excluded.
Let me see that. Oh, damn it, ha! It says here you're excused only if you have a note from your doctor.
Got one right here. It's in my pocket.
Well, Venture, I can't murder you today. At least it would appear I have finally succeeded in driving you insane.
That's not necessarily true. People see therapists for all kinds of reasons. Man, when my wife left me, I went pretty down.
Okay, henchman, that's a wrap. Abort mayhem and fall in. Hey! What's the bitching? You don't want a night off?
Oh, you got lucky this time, old man.
Oh, in your dreams, fatback!
All right, let's read your comments. So, did Joe from Family Guy voice this? You're the voice from Family Guy's Joe, right? This is the person who voices Joe Swanson. You sound like Joe from Family Guy. Is that the guy from Joe in Family Guy? That doesn't even make any sense! These people. Listen, I don't sound like Joe from Family Guy. Is this Joe from Family Guy talking? Is this Joe Swanson from Family Guy? I don't know where you guys are getting your idea. Is it me, or did he sound like Joe Swanson from Family Guy? I don't sound like Joe from Family Guy. Anyone else think he sounds like Joe from Family Guy? Listen, I'm Brody, okay? This is my voice. Any similarities to any other characters, it's just pure coincidence. So stop saying that I sound like frickin' Joe from Family Guy. You know, they do have a point. You do kind of sound like me. How did you get in here? We don't even have a ramp.
The tragic fall of the cherry blossom magnifies its beauty as with life.
So I don't know. Sometimes I wish I could just be a normal kid and go out and play with kids my own age and stuff. The only people I get to hang out with are grown-ups. The only time I get to leave the compound is to go someplace creepy like the Bermuda Triangle. And then I get kidnapped by grown-ups. And I'm not even sure I want to be a super scientist when I grow up anyway. But I feel all this pressure because of my foot. It feels weird telling you all this stuff.
Remember, Rusty, in here I'm your doctor, not your father. Now, let's get back to it, shall we? You were telling me how you're ungrateful for all the opportunities your father's given you, and you blame me for all your problems.
So you can see why I've been reluctant to go back into therapy.
Well, I hope you'll find this a much healthier environment in which to begin a new adventure of healing, because you're not in it alone anymore. Everyone, let's all welcome Rusty to our little group.
Hey, Rusty.
Everyone here can relate to what you're going through, Rusty. As boy adventurers, they've been there too. So, I think maybe a good way for us to get started tonight is if we just quickly go around the room and each of you tells Rusty a little about yourself and your journey to the group.
Me first? Well, I have a bit of an eating disorder.
Lance, wait your turn.
As a superhero sidekick, I led a very active athletic lifestyle. But when I turned 18 and I was, shall we say, replaced with a newer model, I started putting the weight on. Then I'd eat more because I was depressed. And I have abandonment issues? More?
Tell Rusty your name?
Oh, well, that's a tricky one. Yeah, the latest drama in my Cape Crusade against Captain Sunshine's lawyers is I get to keep most of the costume, but I'm no longer allowed to call myself Wonder Boy when I appear in public.
Mall openings.
Lance.
My turn. Lance Hale, one half of the world famous Hale brothers, boy detectives. You've heard of us. I'm here because my allegedly twin brother Dale is still having trouble getting over our father's death.
I can still see his face through the soft focus of the steam from his pooling blood as he lay sputtering on the cold linoleum.
It's fucking depressing. Nobody wants to hear that crap, Dale. Sorry. We didn't just lose our dad that night. His murder remains our only unsolved case ever. We had to quit the business because the shame was just too much to bear.
Yeah, retiring at 30 on Daddy's famous fortune must have been real hard on you.
For your information, Action Junkie, he bequeathed most of it to the local boy detective academy. We hardly got dick because nothing we did was ever good enough for him.
He did leave us that nice car.
It's totally fucking cherry, but that is not the point, Dale. And don't interrupt me again, or I swear I'll so fucking sock you.
Johnny, how about you tell Rusty why you're here?
Rusty knows me from way back, so we can skip to... Just go to Roboy.
Hi, Dr. Venture. My name is Rollboy, and I'm here.
But I just want to point out, I'm only here because Action Johnny had himself a little run-in with Johnny Law and was ordered to attend by Johnny Judge. Not my
Interesting.
fault. Somebody else's.
Do you see how Johnny views his whole world as some sort of cabal of Johnnies who are conspiring to undermine him? That's what we call paranoid projection, and it's a classic expression of narcissistic rage.
Figure of speech, dude. And the judge's name was actually John. It's like the most common name in the world.
Wrong, that would be Muhammad. Googled it.
Lance, the BlackBerry stays off during share time. That goes for everyone. Please turn off all cell phones, view comms, two-way TV wrist communicators, what have you.
Beep boop.
What was that?
I just turned off the radio in my utility belt like he said to.
You said beep boop with your mouth.
No, I didn't. Leave me alone.
Boys, this is really something we can get into during our confessionals.
Alright, next! My name is Clifton, and I'm here to audition for Cat!
Great. Do you have any experience acting?
Oh, I can act silly.
Fantastic. Why don't you do something silly for us?
Alright. Hey! What was that? I did the spraying, hey!
Are there any other cat abilities you can bring to the screen?
I do drugs.
Do you do that? I don't think any cats do that. Do you have any other cat abilities?
I take the bus.
Not a cat thing.
I watch a pornos.
That's a human thing. That's people.
I hit kids in the face.
I guess the cats do that, yeah.
I don't hit kids, but to get this part, I might start.
Well, I think we've seen what we need to see.
Yep. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, no, you can have more of my time. Let's cut to a video clip that showcases my kitty skills.
No, it's okay.
Hello? People like me for my carefree attitude. I don't care. If I have 8 nipples, why do I drink so much milk?
How come you're wearing a collar?
Because I'm not a nudist. Look how good of a mood I'm in while I fee-fee. What is furry, and why do these little Chinese children keep calling me this? This one was a praline. But always orgy where multiple people have people they like to get hurt.
Do you ever talk to your family?
Oh, they can talk to each other during their next orgy.
Orgy?
Where multiple people have sex.
No, I know what an orgy is. I didn't realize your family...
I don't usually watch pornography, but that movie with the talking lion nearly made me...
Watch out!
In conclusion, it's time to stop the video and talk about how much you like me. So what did you think?
We couldn't hear or see any of that from here.
Actually, we are casting another role.
Are you twisting my dicks? I play the lead role as the janitor, but the joke's on them because they don't know I've been snacking.
10 $10 for a dang movie, another 10 for popped corn, and then they got the gall to make us sit through a bunch of paid advertisements.
Oh, that Kid Rock one for the army?
Look, there's a white girl right there. Let's just move up one.
It's too close for my kinetosis. I get nauseous during a battle.
There's a lot of kids here.
You're never too young for a chance.
What is that? No! Oh, come on! My dad's lab was like a pharmacological candy store, so I started real young. Next thing I know, I'm blowing lines of voodoo powder off the back of a monkey's paw I bought in Calcutta. Now I'm all out of wishes.
I wasn't even allowed to wear long pants until I left for college. Is it any wonder I didn't lose my virginity until I was over 20?
So dumbass here is so freaked out by the mess, he forgets 20 years of detective training and actually picks up the shotgun with his bare hands. Well, I just instinctively reached out to stop him, of course, and so that's how both our sets of prints ended up on the murder weapon.
Tried to be good, I just can't help myself sometimes. When I see a giant robot, I just get so mad I want to beat them up. And then I want to burn them. Sometimes I want to burn the whole world.
I mean, I can't even get an erection now unless I'm tied to a chair with a time bomb taped to my chest.
This realm of Spider King.
Time to be my puppet.
Whoever with the axe,
That's Grimsby. He's a troll.
like him. He's got lots of shit. It's unbelievable.
Who comes to the last movie in a trilogy without seeing the first two?
Hot shot! Zephrys to me.
That's Anestos. He's the prince of the elven realm. He's a fella.
My God, he's beautiful. He looks like a white chocolate doll boy.
Technically, his people don't have a gender. And they don't age. They just stay 13 forever.
What, did Henry Darger write this? What the hell kind of movie did you drag me to? It's just those wings.
Don't blame me, man. We wouldn't be sitting here if your dad didn't pull a Section 8.
Yeah, you're not about to like this one.
Watch out now, my little friend, because Sharp is looking mean.
You're ruining my whole cinematic.
I've had enough of you.
Totally yeah, I can't take it. Get out of here.
On a string, I've had enough of you. Oh, dance, my little...
I'm an angry native. Booga booga! What are you gonna do?
Shoot him?
You don't have a gun.
Get a grown-up to shoot him.
You're all alone in this jungle.
Run and hide?
No more running, no more hiding. Confront your problem head on.
Okay,
How about just talking to him?
Talking?
Yes, he's an angry native, but he's also a person. Start a dialogue.
Okay. Why you guys always chase me with spears?
You parked your giant iron thunderbird on my ancestors' burial ground.
I did?
I'm afraid you're a trickster god who will woo my women away and fly them to your sky hut.
Well, I did not know that. I'm sorry.
I accept your apology. Now hug me.
Okay.
There. See how easy that was? We all have our own inner angry natives, and our minds invent a million ways to avoid confronting them directly. But if you just look at them in the eye and ask them why they're chasing you with spears, you just might learn something.
Think I have time for a quickie? Excuse me, Mr. Cobain? Look, I know you're depressed, made some bad choices with women, but there's another way. Haagen-Dazs. Lots of Haagen-Dazs. Yeah, let's see if it worked. Here we go. Ha! You're still alive, you...
Question?
Yeah. In my line of boy adventuring, I didn't really deal with angry natives.
Yeah, us neither.
Then call them whatever works for your specific genre's idiom. Inner international jewel thief, for instance. Inner supervillain.
Inner jelly donut.
Inner giant robot works. Johnny, you can stop hugging the native now. By the way, you never bothered to ask the little fella his name.
What's your name?
Chemical dependence.
See what I just did there?
Okay,
Okay, Dr. Venture, it's your turn.
All right, but just do me a favor and whisper your name to me when we get to that part, okay?
Ow. Charlie horse. Okay, so...
Oh, we're up to the hug already? What is this, like a primal scream thing? Am I supposed to... What happened? Did I just kill premature ejaculation?
Holy vanishing vitals! He's dead!
Oh man, too heavy. This is too heavy.
Get out of there, Dale. What are you trying to do?
Detective work, Lance. Remember that? Rusty. Smell the tea. Poison?
Chamomile. But there is something else. It's familiar, but I can't... What the hell is Roboy doing?
Why won't he reboot? Doesn't he have one of these?
Holy rigor mortis. Roboy made something reboot. Check it out.
Whoa! Out of the way!
Dude, get back! That is a Vietnamese two-step viper. One bite, and you're dead before you take 2 steps.
There's no such thing.
Yeah, I'm making it up. It's right there, dude. That ain't a fucking hologram or an old lighthouse keeper in a rubber mask. Okay.
I mean, there's no such snake. That's an urban myth.
Bro's right. I Googled it. Hey, Encyclopedia Brown Noser, can you Google this thing the hell away from me?
Don't panic, Rusty. I carry snake repellent in my utility belt. I used to. Okay, panic.
Why does it want me? Snake pheromones. Don't like it. Don't like it.
Wow, target heart rate.
Nice work, Roboy. Johnny, you getting his files? You read my mind.
No. I was getting prescription pads. But you want the files?
Wait, why do you want his files? Dale, what are you doing?
The doctor treated a lot of shady characters in his other groups. I'd bet you real money one of them had it out for him.
Stop this. We're retired. Don't drag us into another mystery.
The man tried to help us. We owe it to him. And to Dad.
So maybe the guy was what? Into snakes? You don't know he was murdered?
Oh, no. What's wrong with this picture?
I want to have sex with that bird?
Did the doctor strike you at all as a smoker?
Holy clue and a half! The murderer must have dropped it!
Exactly.
Hey,
No,
I know
don't
this
touch that.
place.
Okay.
About 5 miles from here. And it ain't the kind of joint the doc could hang out in, if you know what I mean.
What do you say, boy adventurers?
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't tell the difference between my waking and dreams.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I'm losing it.
We'll catch you on. You're bloody useless.
Naughty, you shouldn't make a move. I don't tell you.
Every day I wake up, then I start to 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 wake up. Wake up!
Morning, Mum. A little one-pin wonder. Hello, Gus. It's me. Anyway, sorry I missed you, Mum. I'll try again tomorrow. Gators, laters. Oh, bloody hell. Looks like someone mistook the rubbish dump for a Great Pyramid of Giza in there.
Don't know how many times I have to tell you this. You're not the bloody tour guide, Stevie.
Stephen. Actually, I am... Stephen.
No, you're bloody Stevie.
That's actually crushing to hear. Hello.
Hello. How's the sugar tray going?
Don't even know what this has to do with Egypt, really.
We're next doors here, but just checking. We still on for 7 tomorrow?
7. Tomorrow.
Best steak in town?
Oh, yeah, right. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. 7.
Yeah. Stevie, you absolute ass crack. Bring those hippos up here, will you?
Tomorrow.
Monitor, Mom. The idiot's in control.
Hello?
Don't just stand there. Run!
Hello? There was a problem. Oh, bollocks.
I know you.
No, I'm a mercenary. No, I'm not a mercenary. I'm a, mercenary.
Watch out! Hey, kid! Watch out!
How we doing, Mum? Sleep all right? I wonder what Mum's dream about.
Questions remain as to the cultural audience and
What?
Well, Daphne, I believe she got around quite a bit, but Velma? I always thought she was
Everybody did, but I got a pack of herpes that say otherwise. Hey, spark me up, Pyro Boy.
You guys ready to do this?
Are you, Mr. Sweater? Get rough in there.
Don't worry. We boy detectives know how to play hard. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're having us some mad adventure now.
Ooh, there. That guy in the back. I recognize his face from the files. He's from the Thursday Night Henchman Recovery Group.
He is definitely not working his program.
I've seen that guy before. Used to be a hench for Dr. Z. Should have known he was behind this.
How's it going, Johnny?
Sup, Francis? You're in my way there.
You've been banned, junkie. Now turn around and take your old faggot friends with you, or I'm gonna have to get rough with you. Hey, Underpants. You mess with one boy adventurer, you mess with all of us.
I think they were hoping you'd say that.
Looks like you got a little, herpy on your lip there. You've been kissing your wife's ass? After I put herpy in there.
What? Oh, no, you didn't.
Using my Marine Corps training, I can turn anything into a weapon. Even this rifle. You know? It's over, Moon Knight. I have the high ground. Impossible. Do you even know how many drugs I'm on right now? That's not what I... Let's talk. More vengeance! Damn it, Mooney. Let someone else have a turn for once. No. Punisher is my homie. Only I get to give him a goodnight kiss.
got the dub. He got the dub. We got the dub. We got the dub.
Even diarrhea doesn't take this long. Where could he be?
Wait, I think he called. I have like 12 messages. Nobody's ever left me a message before. What do I do?
Here.
Yeah, hey, boys. Sorry to poke out on you like that, but I am backsliding big time. Head around to get my meds, so... Hey, boys, I'm all out of meds. And the OSI folks, they don't seem to be answering my calls, so I get a little antsy and locked myself in the panic room. Oh, hey, I thought I called Princess Tiny. Well, while I got you on the horn, I'll tell you I've been drinking, and yeah, big surprise there.
Hey, can we get a ride? Dude, tell me you didn't walk out before the credits were over.
Okay, minor setback, fellas. He was just a puppet anyway, you know. We want the man pulling the strings. Hey, how are those balls doing, Rust?
Spirit is up and roving, but Opportunity hasn't come back online yet.
All right, everyone get ready for action. Trick or treat, old man.
What? Oh, okay. Hold on.
Subordinates. We had grown tired of their incompetence. The people of this planet have squandered the gifts we gave them. All of their imperfections and weaknesses have given us clarity. We...
I didn't realize it was the 31st already. We have only some old sour balls and Kraft caramels.
Cut the crap, Z.
If it isn't Action Johnny. To what do I owe this pleasure? Come to steal an old man's medication again?
I think you know why we're here.
Big tough guy when you have your little friends with you, aren't you? Hello again, Rusty.
Dr. Z?
Why'd you kill him, Z? To get to me?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I have not touched you in years. Why would I? You're nothing but a punk.
You're gonna tell me you didn't send your flunky to murder our therapist with a Vietnamese two-step viper?
When Dr. Z harasses you, you'll know it. A giant metal crab would tear the roof off of your trailer. No less than 6 suicide assassins would spring from its belly. I would never stoop to striking at you through some civilian proxy. And I certainly would not do it with a made-up snake.
Hello? Who's at the door?
Just some old friends, my lovely.
Are they hungry?
Sergeant Hatred? Come on, open up.
We want to help you. Now, boys, I locked myself in here for your safety. But I'm gonna be okay. What I have to do now is to just back away from the door and go hide someplace I can't see you. Hatred's gonna calmly exit the panic room and head straight for the hangar.
What's in the hangar? More medicine?
We can get it for you. Yo, I'm taking the X1 and I'm going to Thailand. Just for a little while. Just so I can buy a beautiful brown little boy girl to keep in my room for when the urges come.
You can't do that.
Sure I can. Gary Glitter told me where to get one. And Dean, wouldn't you like to have a beautiful brown little brother, sister?
No! And beautiful boy girls aren't the answer. You have to fight the bad urges.
I can't! Not without my meds.
Yes, you can. I know you can. Just do whatever you used to do before they gave you the medicine.
Princess Tiny Feet! She's what I used to do. She was the only thing that ever got me over my dirty little weakness. But she won't return my calls!
I will strike you down! Death is inevitable! As you can see, you are no match for my power. Nothing stands in my way. Let the power converge! Join me, Strider. Together, we will conquer all. Your dishonorable death awaits.
Thanks, Mr. C.
Wow, this one really love my cooking. I like him.
Oh, thirds? Really? That's a good idea. You don't see a connection between this and this?
I can't help it. It's compulsive. I was seeing someone about it.
Isn't she a treasure? Would you believe Mrs. C is actually older than I?
Hey, just like me and Rust. I'm the older one. Well, he looks like he could be my dad.
That's because you've got more chemical preservatives in you than a Twinkie. And don't try to tell me that isn't a weave.
So, a snake kills your psychiatrist, and you fly all the way down here in the middle of the night to beat up an old man because of a matchbook.
Yeah, sounds kind of sloppy when you say it.
When are you boys going to grow up? Didn't you get enough of this nonsense when you were kids?
We had to do something. It was a mystery.
There's always a mystery. It never ends. Not until you decide when enough is enough.
You mean just give it all up?
Yes, why not? Leave it to the next 10-year-old boy with a jetpack and a spyglass. Take it from an old man. There is more to life. I am much happier now that I've settled down with Mrs. Z than I ever was chasing Johnny around with a laser. I only regret that it took so long for me to figure it out. We never had children of our own, you see. We married late, and though my lover's mountains are both beautiful and bountiful, I'm afraid the valley below is quite barren.
I thought we could not have kids because I was your beard.
Dr. Z? Mrs. Z? Would you like to adopt me?
Oh, that's Dr. Z is right. You know, I should thank you guys. You all made me realize something important tonight. I'm not alone.
Band of brothers, man.
No, I mean, what the hell am I doing in therapy in the first place? I'm no drug addict. I don't have an eating disorder. And as much as I resented my father, I never wanted to kill him.
Whoa, that was never proven.
And most importantly, I grew up. I'm not a boy adventurer. I have my own business, my own family. And if you'll excuse me, I think it's high time I got back to them.
Sergeant Hatred? There's someone here who wants to talk to you.
Niblet? Honey? Now!
Thanks, dude.
Ooh, no, thank you. So owed him one. Out of nowhere, there's like this big glowing Viking longboat, and it comes out of the clouds. And everybody who ever died in all these films is on it. And then it carries them over.
Hey.
Hey, boss.
Just you in here? Thought I heard you talk.
That was pod blogging. Casting. Diary.
So how was it?
It's better than the first one. I like the second one a little better.
Yeah, that's what they were saying on Agent Cool.
Yeah, all in all, it's a fitting end to the trilogy, though.
Cool. Okay, well, good night then.
Good night, boss.
Oh, did you, remember to take care of that thing?
Yeah, totally. Office was on our way to the theater. We slipped a snake right through the air vent. He's gotta be dead by now.
Adventure's got no more excuses. Excellent! Reload the scary on that cannon. Tomorrow, we are Janu!